Hey, ladies and gents, we're looking at my tank and it's sideways. I don't know how I've done that. Let's see. Hey, Emma. Hey, Only Oscars, Liquid Zoo. Of course, Huawei was here first. Bunch of people. Good to see everybody. I'm trying to figure out my phone right now. Think I'm gonna have it leave and then come back. Let's see. Well, we were going to talk about this tank here, but it's on its side in the thing. So I think I just got to exit out of here. There we go. We're turning it off and turning it back on again. You know how we do. Here, let's get you an unflattering angle of Mike. There we are. What up? I hope you're ready to rock. Oh. Anyway, let's look up my nostrils for a minute. Going to be an echo for a sec. That's so weird, dude. I've never had this problem before. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, it did it again. Turn that off. Well, that was lame, guys. So yeah, I guess I can only do portrait and have an echo. So I'm gonna leave and come back. Hmm. Hello. Are we still echoing? Not in my own ears. All right. Rocky start. All right. This is cabinet cam. It's your cabinet. All right, let's get some light. So how is everyone? I have been sick. I have lost my sense of taste. And I tested negative on a COVID test strip. If anybody needs a COVID test, check nurses that you know. Everybody gave me their tests. The end of the pandemic. A lot of them are expiring now. Although I don't know how much the efficacy goes down. But you know, if it's expired, it's expired. We'll just have to buy more. There's even he has some. I think he's got a GoFundMe or something. Gina had a yellow turtle that I'm going to call a Bulbasaur. And that's about my knowledge. Of Pokemon. Oh, except Team Rocket. Love their I love their team and flair. The fact that they do a little rhyme. Never any snow in Tug, which is a lie. Sideshow Cody. Cody B. New local Austin has a pleasant voice. Sort of subbed. Excellent. All those years in choir. Hope that wasn't from the beginning when I was screaming. All right, everybody's here. Let's see. Got to do a thing. Let's get into it. I am hearing an echo. Lord. Hello. Skipper with the cliffhanger. Night Owl. Good to see you. No snow in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pasiwi, Dalmatian Mollies, and one of them is like beige in color with the black spots on it, and I like that one a lot. So yeah, I think it's yellow coming through. But yeah, it's a coppery color, and mom was deformed, but the children all seem straight. But I have them separate from the rest of the group anyway. So yeah, welcome everybody. Melvin, Danny, Coro, Emma, Rose, Fish from Link. The freaking Skipper's in here, which is awesome, and Craig. Nathan Hovey up in this piece. Jeff Huawei. Anybody who I missed earlier that left during my setup. Apologies. So what we're looking at is we're looking at a 20-gallon long that is severely overgrown, and I think that I can get at the scape underneath it by just lifting out a bunch of that algae that's grown in with one of the plants. I'm assuming it's one of the mosses or like guppy grass. More often than not, it's the moss. It seems like the algae can overtake the moss like a lot easier than it can the guppy grass. But yeah, I was going to clean up that tank a little bit in a sec. Show y'all what's what. And this little derpy gal right here, she came to me like that, and I was like, "Oh, I'll separate you from the others." And I was like, "Oh, you got babies." Yeah, and one of the first babies is pretty large. Oh wow, Nathan. All black female, nice. Yeah, sorry for my sniffling, guys. I have a lingering chest cold, which is not good when you take care of a patient on a vent. So I hope he's all good. Nobody called me asking any questions, so I think things are good. Yeah, there's the juvenile, full grown now. Storm Riders. It's good to see you out here, Mel. I'm glad you're doing your thing. I see you out there, bro. Something Star Wars. All right, Craig. Everybody's probably showing off in the tank next door. Well, that changed things. Java moss gone wrong. Don't worry, little guy. There you go. That's what an unstirred up tank looks like. Let's go for that. There we go. I want to be right on that right side there for some reason. All right. Let's try it. All right, chat. Enough of that. Let's get some coffee. Yeah, Emma. I need to do that to all my tanks, basically. I've done a little bit, but just mostly just pulling stuff out because I needed it for somewhere else. Um, but yeah, once my tiger valve took off, all my tanks look horrible and overgrown. But this one totally looks different, and I actually sent a good amount of tiger valve to 2 people out of this front area of this 20-gallon lawn. It was pretty good. Get those synapses firing. Although it really doesn't matter. I just need major muscle groups to work to this today. Bunch of water changes, so like no fine detail. Got to move the water. Well, Skipper, these were in a show tank from somebody at Aquashella, and Eddie scooped them out of there and took them home. And he brought them to me, and I think we took the orange ones. Yeah, Eddie's sister came over, and we took the orange ones, and she started a tank. So hopefully it went well. I haven't heard anything about it, and it's been a while, so she could have a million freaking mollies over there right now. I really like these blonde ones. I'm really interested to see what they're going to do as they get a little bigger. One of them's got the slightest little black eyelash like fleck on the bottom of his tail. One of the little guys. But yeah, there's something about those Dalmatians. I really like the way that they look. Dalmatian peppermint platies. There you go. I bet those are cool, Skipper. But yeah, I got to the point where I could grow plants, and now I've just got like way too many plants. Like, well, it's just unkempt. You know what I mean? Like, need to actually do some trimming. Is Bunny Viper lurking? Pinoski, welcome. Heck yeah, Skipper. I mean, you're feeding them. If your phone's in your pocket, get it out. You know what I mean? Like, that's honestly how I need to do my shorts. Because saving them for later is not helping me put out any shorts. So I should just straight up like do it as part of feeding time, make feeding time take 15 minutes longer, but I also check something off of the list. Yeah, those black guys are amazing. I like them a lot. But like I said, mine have silver eyes, and they do have a little bit of white on them in places, like on their pectoral fins and whatnot. So my guys are not like the completely blacked out black molly, but I did see them one time, and I know that I say this every time we're on this tank, so I probably said it last week. Um, that I see why they're so popular. It's like looking at a shadow in the tank. Like it swims out into the center of the light and eats up all of the light. They're really stunning to look at. Happy birthday, Dee Dee. But yeah, some of my bigger val is taken off in the 20 long that I've got those corridors in. It's on the top of that one of the first racks that I bought. But I think I might have plants the length that Bunny Viper was asking for. I'll have to get with the money V. But yeah, I haven't kept very many species, so there's still a lot of very beautiful and common in the hobby fish that I think are well, I mean, I believe that they're underrated because they're not the new thing, right? There's always the new thing, right? So I was thinking about branching off into that. So the next species I get might be very common, but hey man, they're common for a reason. But I still have yet to keep a tetra, I think. But I think Tommy of Silver Creek was saying that he was going to get rid of his tropicals and he was going to go native, and I think that has to do with the keeping of his fish room. He wouldn't have to heat it, and he wouldn't have to be moving things inside during the winter and things like that. So he said that he was going native, so his tropicals are up for grabs, people. So get with Tommy if there's a tropical fish that you've seen on his channel that you would like to have for your very own. He is a motivated seller. Like I said, I don't really feel like I'm planning on getting with him and getting some species from him as well. But I'd be happy to have anything that he's got over there. So I haven't kept any of them. Skipper, you got some cool tetras on band, right? Hmm. Oh, you have found some pretty cool tetras on band. Look at me. Sorry, guys. Big old gulp of coffee there. There we go. I just blanked out for a second. I was saying, Craig, I bet that happens a lot to you and Bell. You think, yeah, That's cool, Skipper. I haven't actually ventured on band other than for an actual band. Um, Won them in a raffle, dude. Okay, that feels like especially good. Those are always fun ones. Yeah, my goal for this year is to get a online store going so that I have somewhere to direct people for my things. That way, any abundance I have in my fish room, I can offer to others so that there's no waste. You know what I mean? There's plenty of waste in this hobby. And I mean, like, you can never waste plants. I mean, you can always put them in a compost pile and use them to make more plants later. You know what I mean? So it's not the end of everything, but yes, even that kind of seemed to be the way it was. It was band was a place for bands to tell people to go, but you can't. It doesn't work as in like, oh, I want to listen to some bands and possibly buy some music. It's not set up as a online store. Yeah, Skipper, that would be awesome. There's a real nice guy, I can't think of his name, but he does an auction for like a bunch of fish fan people and stuff like that. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, go ahead and drop the link for that. Um, yeah, but just to get, you know, hobbyists to be able to like, do some of their stuff. They do an auction with it. It's real cute. Uh, yeah, that'll be probably starting up here in a couple months. Think they're off for the winter. Yeah, that's why I'm still leaning towards Vivian. Like I haven't done anything towards it, so I haven't even seen whether it's still a thing. It's gonna be back in April, y'all. My birthday's in April, y'all. So you know what I mean? Like save your money now. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I would like to be able to send people things and I'd like to be able to get a discount on shipping. So I thought that that would be like the easiest way. Okay, and you can find things there. Yeah, man, that's freaking cool. Does it allow you to search locally by any chance? Let's go see if that tank settled up. Oh, that is really awesome. I think that's really cool. Wow. Well, it sounds like that's got everything that I need, and those guys were so nice when I met them a couple years ago. Good people. Good people. Not the actual like me like setting it up and stuff like that, but for me to show you like what I've done and stuff like that as I set up for Vivi. Is anybody interested in that as content? That as it take a little bit longer, but as I do it, just to do like an update and like kind of like show it as it goes along. Banjo catfish, they are awesome. I'm sitting at my kitchen table, y'all. Oh, it's been a day. Jeff Kane's name on band is. Oh, okay, Jeff. It's awesome. Tia Carrera is on band, I believe. I know the bass player, the great guys. They've been around for like 30 years. And trying to think of their current band name. It is not coming to me right now. But yeah, the only time I've been to band is because that is where I could buy their music at or their merch. But still, I would say I'm only on band, like doing that like maybe once a year. So I don't use it heavily at all. Yeah, the band, uh, I guess it's a sales app. First class fish. Welcome. We're looking at some first class mollies right here. It's first class that I've ever had. Excuse me, folks. I am not well. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, lemon blue eye pleco, everybody. Welcome, buddy. Yep. Hope everybody enjoyed that because there was no wafer. We'll never see him again. Okay, yeah. So you've got a live stream where you drink coffee in your kitchen, talk to people online, and watch one of your tanks in the garage from the kitchen. Yeah, man, pretty much. And that's what the whole stream's about. Mm-hmm. You got a ton of subscribers? Yeah, man. 250. 250. First class fish laying it out there, telling everybody, hello. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Yeah, so I have plants in my life now, and they make their presence known. Skipper's pooping. Everybody welcome him back when he comes back, okay? Hopefully he's grabbing a cold beverage on his way back. Oh man, I have never been good at communicating like back and forth really quickly. I've never been that guy. And now that I work the night shift and stuff like that, it's like you got to call and leave a message, and in within 48 hours, and I should surface and be able to talk to you about whatever we need to talk about. But yeah, yeah, man, it takes a minute. I feel like I've been deep in it. However, if you know where to find me, you know what I mean? Like online, like, we can hash it out. We can hash it out in the chat like real quick. You know what I mean? Like, no problem. Or you can direct me to an email. That's also a good idea. GRB, they are mollies. You are a excellent eye, sir. Congratulations. You won. Yeah, man. These guys came from Aquashella. Vibes picked them up for me. A guy needed them out of a display tank and was like, "Hey, man, if you catch these fish out of here, you can have them." And Eddie, being the helpful guy that he is, you know what I mean? He like, just added it to his wagon of loot. Um, and he does a very good job of procuring for us for giveaways and things like that. Like he's sitting on quite a lot of good things, you know what I mean? And I've also seen him when another fish member needs something, he goes, I have two of those. Would you like it? And he's very thoughtful and sharing. Like Vibes and I basically like he comes over and it's just like, "Hey, are you using this?" And I'm like, "No, not right now." And he goes, "Can I use it?" And yes, you can. You know what I mean? So like we've been it's been very cool to have him as a fish buddy, and I haven't seen him in like so long. Oh, this extra work is for the birds. What is a L046 first class fish? I know that it's a pleco. I mean, juvies for 100 a piece these days, like, could be a deal depending on the rarity of the pleco for sure. You know what I mean? Like if you were going to build a colony of like exclusive pleco and like your plans were, and you're pretty sure that you could sell them, like $100 a piece is not unreasonable. I mean, like I feel like that's premium money, but like L046 could be premium. Oh, zebra plecos. Zebra plecos for 100 a piece. Yeah, man. I think people would pick up on that. I mean, like I assume that zebras are still the must have, right? You know what I mean? Night Owl says that that's a good price. Okay, they have come down in price. Well, I mean, we all knew that was coming, right? Like that's how it usually happens, right? But that's great, man. I mean, like variety is the spice of life, but a zebra in every tank. You know what I mean? Like I'd vote for that. Whoa, Coro, a zebra by any other name is a zebra. Zed. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. So yeah, so I'm feeling like I haven't got this even, like, and it's killing me. I feel like this side is too low. I think my head knot might not be uniform. That might be what it is. I might not have a square jaw. I might have a square-ish jaw. I'm not sure. Y'all want to switch tanks? We got 5 more minutes in this Wednesday, February 7th, Central Texas. We're getting ready to cross that threshold into the witching hours, y'all. Are y'all ready? No, 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 Skip. I'm not, but I love it. I can't. Yeah, I did it, and I was like, oh, I like it. My wife thought it was all right. I don't think my mom knows yet. She'll be disappointed, but I don't think she liked the beard. But I never trimmed it or anything, so it was just like all like throat and face. It just looked like I had given up. Definitely made me look older. I'm feeling like I need a haircut, y'all. All right, GRB. But because of your country's import, export, all of that, and regulations with fish in general, um, that makes your fish, a lot of your fish, much more expensive. GRB, is that true? That's the impression that I got. Yeah, Coro, I've been thinking I need a haircut. Like this is just fresh out of the shower. See what I mean? Like, yeah, but yeah, it needs a cut again. The last time I got it cut was before the clash. So last September. Okay, first class fish with a different opinion. Nah, you just get in the in-between stage, Mike. You gotta go it wronger. Well, I mean, when you put it like that, first class, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna let my wife be the final decider. I'm gonna go, am I growing it out or am I gonna cut it shorter? Well, GRB, at least you know the right people, you know what I mean? Like Okay, Coral Works actually agreeing. Okay. Well, all right. Yeah, man. I got layers put in it. But yeah, that was a long time ago. So yeah, it's time to get it layered up again. She wanted to give me bangs, and I was like, I don't think so. Because I think as soon as I put layers in it and put bangs on it, then I have a mullet, I'm pretty sure. But as opposed to the mullet I am, my facial hair does lend itself to a mullet. Decisions. I don't know. Right? I mean, he's playing the right music for him. The water's definitely clean enough, you know? Skull it. Yeah, when I grew my hair out, my uncle kept telling me that I look like Benjamin Franklin. And I was like, thanks, buddy. Because everybody knows Benjamin Franklin was known for his looks. All right, let's do something. One more. Anybody throw up? I know what these guys like. Touch your color granules. It's the chips that your fish crave. You ready, guys? It's the chips that fish crave. About 30 minutes. We're due for June stream. Welcome to the Witching Hours, folks. So um somebody do somebody was talking about it. Oh, hey, you want to know who does? I believe that Skull Aquatics might have some. If you're looking for green dragons, I believe that he has some. I think that he is growing some out right now, actually. I know that there's a lot of interest in them, but you might as well get on the list sooner than later. And Skull seems like the type of gentleman that you would put your name on a list, and then when your name comes up on the list, go, hey man, they're going to be ready, do you still want them? You know what I mean? Like going forward. So I think that you could put your name down for sure. That dude has been nothing but nice to me, and I was just being myself, you know what I mean? So that just that just shows that he's weird, you know what I mean? That's some problem he has thinking. But yeah, no, Skull is a good buddy, man. Like I wish he lived closer than Missouri, but I do like seeing his face in a little block and seeing his fish room behind him and talking to him. So if we don't live in the same place, it's like, hey man, I'll take our live streaming together. He's a good buddy like that. There you go. Jeff Kane agrees. Yeah, Coro, did you decide on an air pump? I think I'm buying one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Like while you're there, Jeff, you are a curmudgeon. That's what we like about Jeff. He has the goodies we all need. I'm really upset by the portrait mode in I've never had that problem until tonight. I can't get it off portrait mode. I mean, that would be a much better shot of a 75-gallon tank if it wasn't in this format. Super annoyed. I still have that blanking out thing. I'm running everything on an iPhone and an iPad, so that's not the best anyway. But I think there is an app, StreamYard app. Maybe I'll download the app and unplug everything, disconnect from the internet and reconnect, and maybe that'll solve all my issues next week. Well, that's awesome. Wife was in Florida. Okay. Oh, you want to know what? I wonder if it's just freaking like Google assuming that there is one. You know what I mean? And like that link just takes me to nowhere. It's so funny. No, it tells me that like on the when I'm like logging in, it's like use the app, and it's like I bet you that it's just that's hilarious. Wonder how many apps I think there are that there aren't because of that. I don't know, Jeff. I'll look into it, and maybe we'll have something to talk about next week. Oh man, I lost Leaf this week. The male samurai. He hadn't been looking good for a couple weeks, and my wife was like telling me that it might be time to euthanize him. So she put a vote of no confidence in for him, and he died before I euthanized him. But yeah, that tumor on his right side uh, just got to be too big and cumbersome, and I think it was really starting to affect his breathing, and he wasn't eating well. That's when I knew he was not long for this world. Yeah, Jeff, it's just a bar that pops up at the top of the website, and it's Google that is doing that, I assume, or Safari. I don't know. Yeah, that's not going to help me out, I don't think. The more you know. Ring. I grew up with that. Well, I want to thank you guys for helping me come alive. Oh, yeah, losing a fish is tough. all of those bred samurai fighting fish. All of those betas were they all grew tumors. I've lost two of the females, so now I think I'm down to like four females. So my sorority is going to be guppy grass in a 10-gallon. Yeah, core works. It's just a fish. It's just like I don't argue with those people. I go, yeah, that's true, but it was my fish. You know what I mean? And it's just like it's a pair of eyes that I fed every day. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they were all rescues, and I took them and was gonna sell them, and nobody bought them. But I'm glad that they didn't because like then they'd be like, yeah, that new local Austin guy sold me cancer fish. Yeah, GRB. My guy went quietly, man. He took it all in stride, man. He was like very, very strong. Uh Up until the end there, he was but he was hanging out down at the bottom and he looked like he was having trouble keeping himself horizontal. So I think it was the tumor was working the inside pretty hard and messed up some of the innards. Well, I want to say like Cameroon or but that's not right. I feel like it's something with a C, but it was a red, white, and blue female, like not Baclot, but the fins are a little bit longer. And then the dad was that was the C word that I can't think of. It's basically a pink beta and then wine color for the fins. But yeah, no, beautiful pale like blue on and white on some of the females and like they're pink, they're cute. Your black star galaxies. Rubra, that's what it is. Huh. Bristlenose went rogue, huh? That's real nice, first class fish. Man, I really like those. I really like the placots. I really do like all of those all of those wild type. Um What's the one that really does look like a snake head? Is it the green? Is it the alien? I like those guys a lot too. Watermelon beta. Nice. Damn, Jeff, that sounds like a need to make a short story out of that. When betas go, wait, no, when bristles go bad. Dude, that's awesome, man. Like, dude, like I wouldn't call myself like a super like beta lover or anything like that, but it's just like I am not opposed to buying a beta every now and then. You know what I mean? I do enjoy them quite a bit. Oh man, are they doing it again? Hey everybody, you can make breakfast tacos and use potato instead of egg. Done. Those guys are trash. Right? Eekers. Welcome, welcome, buddy. My camera's stuck on portrait mode. I don't know why. I'm pissed. Captive bed, Mandarin. Get home safe, Ian. Godspeed, buddy. I'll see you in June stream. T minus 6 minutes. If anybody has anything to confess, do it now. I confess that I love all you guys, and it is always a pleasure to spend time with you. Thank you for coming here and being kind and sharing. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this is about. This is the high point of my week for sure. Yeah, man. I ran a fever for a couple days and had a chest cold, and still not over it yet, but feeling human for the first time in days. So now I got to do all the water changes. Water changes. But everything's charged up, man. We're gonna freaking like listen to some tunes, listen to some June, freaking like get it going. There you go, June. Mama June. Well, thank you, Craig, for confessing that you are not actually changing water right now. You are laying down. It's good to show your human side every once in a while, you crazy robot. One spawn costs one female. That seems inefficient. I mean, first class fish is speaking truth. True. Probably true. That is one of the main reasons why they're endangered, I bet. Yeah, yours get beat up, but they make it, Craig. You got some strong ladies? Strong ladies. Living the dream, Akins. Bought a torch for 60. Now it has 8 heads. If you frag it, you'll make your money back and some. So, Ekers, I don't have any experience with saltwater or anything like that, but when you have 20 plus heads together, doesn't it then look so magnificent that you don't want to break it up? Is that like the constant, you want to break them, but you don't want to break them? Okay, so CoralWorks is asking for what tools do you need? How can you save money on fragging supplies? How should you transport them to the fish store? Stuff like that. Okay, so Craig is recommending with the 134s that you rescue a damsel in distress. Oh, wow. It's a less exciting video. Find a buddy with a bandsaw. Yeah, man, it's just shots of you like hanging out outside of Harbor Freight. Hey, mister. There you go, Jeff. Can be a belly slider, but it can't be weak. Strongest love. Live. Yeah. June must have fallen asleep. Haha. Wake up, June. Ladies and gents, it's time to go. Missed you guys and glad that I'm back. Sorry about not streaming last week. I woke up after the stream had already started. I was like, not gonna make it. Wah, wah. Well, I'm gonna get my water changes started anyway, and I'll be listening to music and I'll be jumping on stream as soon as June gets herself figured out. Do it. Do it. Yeah, I'll catch up with you guys wherever you are. All right, sounds like Eakers is going to be home soon. Well, Jeff, good luck with your sleep, sir. Good night, everyone.